Now come the special qualities that Bhagavan Shankaracharya explains in the coming verses. So let us read first. Let us read verse number 17. Please repeat. Vivekino viraktasya shamadigunaशालिनः mumukshoreva hi brahma jidnyasa yogyata mata is one word. Brahma jidnyasa yogyata is one word. For the sake of teaching the chanting, I broke after Brahma. Mumukshoreva hi Brahma jidnyasa, that is for teaching the chanting. Actually, it should be chanted together. Mumukshoreva hi Brahma jidnyasa yogyata mata. Just like the first verse. First verse we are chanting, no? Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Gocharam Tama Gocharam. Should not break. Similarly here also. Now what is he saying? Brahma Jidnyasa Yogyata. Yogyata, capability. Capability of what? Brahma Jidnyasa. Jidnyasa. Jidnyasa means desire to know. Desire to know. Jidnyasa, Jnatum Ichha. Desire to know what? Brahman. My own self. My own real nature. Brahma Jidnyasa Yogyata. Capability to have this desire for knowing Brahman, Mata is considered for a person who has first four things. What are the first four things? Vivekinaha, for a person who has Viveka. Viraktasya, for a person who is Virakta, who has Vairagya. Shamadigunaशालिनः, for one who has qualities enumerated as Shama, etc. And fourth, Mumukshoho, for a person who has desire for liberation, for one who is Mumukshu. I know while explaining the meaning, I have used many Sanskrit words. And some people are already looking at me, what kind of explanation is this? Vivekina means one who has what? Viveka. But what is the meaning of Viveka? That you didn't tell. Why should I tell? Shankaracharya is going to tell that. So that time we will see. Now the point is what? One who has Viveka, Vairagya, Shamadishat Sampatti and Mumukshutva. One who has got these four qualities is a eligible aspirant, eligible student for Vedanta. Don't worry about writing these four qualities also, name of the quality. He will explain that also. He will tell Viveka, Vairagya, Samadhishat Sampatti, Mumukshutva. He will mention, he will enumerate that also for us. Right now he is telling what? One who has got these qualities, Viveka, Vairagya, Samadhishat Sampatti and Mumukshutva, is an eligible student of Vedanta. That's what he is saying. Now, before we understand what are these qualities, Shankaracharya gives importance of gaining these qualities. That is verse number 18. Let us see. See the verse number 17, you understood all the words. Vivekinaha, for the one who has Viveka. Viraktasya, for a person who is Virakta, who has Vairagya. Shamadigunaशालिनः, for a person who has got qualities enumerated as Shama, etc. Mumukshoho, for a person who is Mumukshu. For such a person alone, Mata is considered what? Brahma Jidnyasa Yogyata. Capacity or capability to have desire to know Brahman. Means what? Only a person with these qualities should pursue the desire to know Brahman. Now let us go to the next verse where he explains what exactly is the importance of gaining this qualification. It's called as sadhana chatushtaya. Sadhana, the means. Chatushtaya, fourfold. The fourfold means. Let us see. Shankaracharya says, please repeat. Sadhananyatra chatvari kathitani manishibhihi yeshu satsveva sannishta yadabhavena siddhyati. Important verse, you can mark. What is Shankaracharya saying? Atra sadhanani atra. Atra here. Here means here in this topic, asmin vishaya, in this context. Chatvari sadhanani. Chatvari 4. Sadhanani means in this context where a student is approaching a teacher to gain knowledge of Vedanta, in this context, 4 means, 4 sadhanas, kathitani, are spoken of. By whom? Manishibhihi, by the wise people, by the Purva Acharyas, by the teachers of the yore, by the past teachers. 4 qualities, 4 means are spoken of as eligibility criteria. Okay? Sadhanani atra chatvari, manishibhi kathitani. 4 means are spoken of here in this context by the wise. And what is the point? Very beautiful second line. He says, Yeshu satsu eva sannishtha yat abhave na siddhyati. Very beautiful. Let us understand each. Yeshu satsu. So here what is said, Yeshu satsu. When these are sat, these are there. Yeshu means these. These means these qualities. Hey, Yeshu doesn't mean Jesus or anything, okay? Yeshu satsu. When these are there, eva, then alone, sannishtha. Nishtha means abidance. Sat here means that self, existence. When these qualities are there, present in a person, then alone the person can abide in the self. Then alone there is abidance in the self. Yeshu satsu eva sannishtha. Only when these qualities are present in a person, that person can abide in the self. And to affirm this point, he gives the negative side of it and says, yad abhave. And when these qualities are abhava, not present, when in lack of these qualities, na siddhyati, the self is not attained. Realization, liberation is not attained, is not possible. Yeshu satsu eva, only when these qualities are present, one can abide in the self. Yad abhave, if these qualities are not present, na siddhyati, liberation is not possible. And therefore, chatvari sadhanani kathitani, therefore, these 4 means are spoken of here that each seeker must imbibe. Only when these qualities are there, we can realize the self. When these qualities are not there, we cannot realize the self. You see, this is a spiritual science. This is the science which deals with the subject. That's why it is also called as subjective science. And what is the main difference between objective science and subjective science? Objective science means where I am trying to know something of the world. Physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, economics, politics, these are sciences of the world. Now remember, in such kind of knowledge, I need not have these qualities in me. Means what? A good mathematician need not be a good person. My subjective, what we can say as personality has nothing to do with the knowledge of the objective science. Isn't it? A historian need not have control over his senses. If I am studying a science that is an objective science that deals with the world, these inner qualities are not that essential. They are required to gain the knowledge. We will see that. But they don't become a must. But in subjective science, in this spiritual life, these qualities are of utmost importance. They are absolutely essential. You cannot say that I am a spiritual person, I am studying Vedanta, but I am not a good person, I am not a righteous person. It's not possible. Then you are not the student of Vedanta. Because this is subjective science. It has to bring a change in me. See, study of mathematics need not bring any change in me personally. My old habits, my old concepts can still remain, even if I am studying more and more mathematics. But that cannot happen with Vedanta. Because Vedanta is a subjective science. Now remember, if I don't pursue these qualities, then I may become a scholar of Vedanta, but I will never become a seeker of Vedanta. Understand the difference. See, I am not saying that all scholars of Vedanta don't have these qualities. That's not what I am saying. Scholar of Vedanta will have knowledge of Vedanta as you have knowledge of any other subject. But for that person to bring that knowledge into life, into experience, these qualities are absolutely must. Only then a person becomes seeker. We are here to become seekers. We are not here to become scholars. Please get this point straight. I know entire Bhagavad Gita by heart, but I have not picked even one point from the Bhagavad Gita to put it in my life. Then I can be a scholar of Gita. I cannot be seeker. Very famous anecdote of Puja Gurudev. One person went to Gurudev Swami Chinmayananji with his book Holy Gita and said, I have gone through Gita 18 times, because 18 it is a very important number. 18 chapters are there in Bhagavad Gita. No? So I have gone through Gita 18 times and I wanted your signature on the book. Gurudev, of course, master, he signed. But before signing, he wrote a message. He said, you have gone through Gita 18 times. Let Gita go through you once. You see? I might have studied, I might have memorized the verses, but has it come in my life? Often we ask this question, people who are studying Vedanta for long time, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, many times they ask question, Veji, we don't know whether we are progressing on spiritual path or not. Yes, we are studying different texts. Yes, we are attending number of classes. Yes, we are taking number of classes. But am I progressing? How do I know? What is the criteria? Just because I am studying so many new things, does it mean I am progressing? Just because my number of classes have increased, does it mean I am progressing? No. The only criteria can be, are these values, are these qualities come in my life? Have they come in my life? Is the knowledge that I am gaining translating into my experience? Then I can say that I am becoming a seeker, sadhaka. So for becoming a seeker, sadhaka, sadhana is what is required. And here, 4 sadhanas, the 4 means are given. Yeshu satsu eva sannishtha. When these are present, then alone sannishtha, abidance in the self is possible. Yad abhave na siddhyati. In their absence, it is impossible. It cannot be gained. That liberation is not possible. Very clear point Shankaracharya is making. Right? And this also gives us an understanding that these qualities, 4-fold means that we will be studying, Viveka, Vairagya, etc., we need to have in little measure at least to start the study of Vedanta. But as these qualities in us grow, we start progressing on the spiritual path. And when these qualities are in full measure in a person, the person realizes. Yeshu satsu sannishtha. When these qualities are present, then alone abidance in the self is possible. So our job or our efforts are in two directions. One is in learning these concepts of Vedanta, and second, doing the sadhana and improving oneself so that what I am learning will come in my life. We are here to become seekers. Okay? And these are the qualities which are spoken of now. He says, Shankaracharya says, Kathitani Manishibhi. And these are not the qualities which I am telling you from my own brain. Shankaracharya is telling that, these four you must have. No, these are the things are spoken of by the Purva Acharyas, by the teachers of the yore. Kathitani Manishibhi, by the wise, these sadhanas are spoken of. So the fourfold qualification or fourfold means, Viveka, Vairagya, etc., we see that in the Upanishads. We have, Mundaka Upanishad, very famous mantra, which says, Pariksha lokan karmachitan brahmanaha nirvedamaya nastikata kratayana tad vijnanartham sagurumeva abhigachet samitpanihi shrotriyam brahmanishtam. The mantra which gives what quality student must have and should approach which kind of teacher and with what attitude. That's the mantra of this Mundaka Upanishad, which shows two qualities: Pariksha lokan karmachitan. Pariksha means analyzing the world. This is Viveka. Nirvedam ayat. Nirvedam means Vairagya. So the Upanishads are talking about it. Viveka, Vairagya. We have Shamadhi Shat Sampatti enumerated in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Shanto, Dantah, Uparatah, Titikshuhu, Samahito Bhutva, Atmani eva Atmanam Pashyati. Brihadaranyaka quotation. Which says, Shantaha, one who has got Shama, Dama, Uparama, Titiksha, Samadhana, Shraddha. These, such a person alone sees the self within. We will see, don't get scared of what is the meaning of all these words. We are going to see that. Viveka, Vairagya, Shama, Dama, etc. All the definitions will come. Shankaracharya will explain all of them. But this is also we find in Upanishads. Even Mumukshutva is given as qualification in Shvetashvatara Upanishad. It says, Mumukshurvai Sharanamaham Prapatti. I am Mumukshu. I am a seeker of liberation. I have come to surrender. Unto you, O Guru, please give me knowledge. So these qualifications which we are studying now as Sadhana Chatushtaya are not the qualifications which are introduced by Shankaracharya. They are there in the scriptures. They are spoken of by the great teachers before Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya is only presenting them in a way that all of us can understand. Therefore, he says, Sadhanani atra chatvari kathitani manishibhi yeshu satsu eva sannishta yad abhave na siddhyati. When these qualities are there, abidance in the self is possible. Yad abhave, in their absence, na siddhyati, it is not possible. Okay, what are these qualities? So the next verse gives the four qualities or fourfold means. Let us read verse number 19. Adau nitya vastu viveka pariganyate iha mutra phala bhoga viragastadanantaram shamadhi shatka sampattihi mumukshuttvamiti sphutam. He says, Adau, in the beginning, first. Adau, first. In the beginning what? Nitya, anitya, vastu, vivekaha, pariganyate. Pariganyate means is counted. So first quality that is counted is viveka. Viveka means discrimination, capacity to differentiate, capacity to distinguish. See, nowadays, this word discrimination is used in a very negative connotation. Discrimination. You are discriminating. But here in our scriptures, that word is not used like that. Because here we are not discriminating based on creed or color or religion, etc. That's not the topic going on. Here, what is discrimination about? The discrimination, the differentiation of what is real, nitya, what is permanent, and anitya vastu, and what is impermanent. So, differentiating or differentiation between permanent and impermanent. This is the first quality. This is the first. In sadhana chatushtaya, the first quality is what? Viveka. Tadanantaram. Then after that what? Vairagya is the second quality. It is mentioned as iha. Iha means here. Amutra. Amutra means somewhere else. Phala bhoga. Phala bhoga means enjoyment of the result. Result of action. Viragaha. Detachment, dispassion. So, detachment or dispassion towards the enjoyments of the results here or hereafter. Dispassion or detachment towards enjoyment of the results here or hereafter is called as second quality, Vairagya or Viraga. Viraga, Vairagya both mean same. Virakti, another word meaning the same. Okay. So, Viveka, first quality. Vairagya, second quality. Says Tadanantaram. After Viveka comes Vairagya. And Tadanantaram, that Tadanantaram also applies for the next. Shama Adi Shatka Sampatti. The next quality is what? Shama Adi. Adi means etc. Beginning with Shama. Shama means purity of mind. Sorry. Correct. Control of mind. Better word. Shama is control of mind. Etc. Shatka. Shatka means 6. Sampatti. Sampatti means wealth. The inner wealth. The 6-fold inner wealth. Beginning with Shama. Shankaracharya will tell which are the 6 qualities come under that. Shama, Dama, Uparati, Stitiksha, Shraddha, Samadhana. It will come. Tadanantaram, that comes after Vairagya. And then what? Mumukshutvam iti. And then comes Mumukshutva. Mumukshutva. Mumukshutva means what? Burning desire for liberation. See, we have been hearing such terms. And earlier also we had explained this, no? Jidnyasa. Jnatumichha jidnyasa. This is called as desiderative. Desiderative means that word which shows desire. Jidnyasa, jnatumichha, desire to know. Pipasa, pipasa means thirst, desire to drink water. Bubuksha means hunger, desire to eat. Like that, mumuksha. Mumuksha means moktumichha, desire to liberate. To liberate oneself. So, mumukshutva, when you add tva or ta, these suffixes when you add, the word becomes an abstract noun. So, mumuksha, mumukshutva. Mumukshu. Mumukshu means what? A person who has that desire. In the previous verse it was said, no? Mumukshoho. In the previous to previous verse, in the verse number 17. Mumuksho hi brahma jidnyasa yogyata mata. So, mumukshu is a person who has that desire for liberation. Mumukshutva is that desire for liberation. Abstract now. Iti sputam. Iti means thus. Sputam means clearly, evidently explained. Means what? There is a fixed order also that is given. Not just that these are the 4 qualities, but this is the fixed order of those 4 qualities. Viveka, then Vairagya, then Shamadhi Shat Sampatti, and then Mumukshutva. Ability to distinguish between permanent and impermanent, ability to give up what is impermanent, ability to control the mind through 6-4 inner wealth, and the desire to gain liberation. These four are the qualities or the means that we must have. Sadhanani atra chatvari. These are the four qualities. Now Shankaracharya will take each one and will define. So now onwards you can see verse number 20th will tell us Viveka, 21st Vairagya, 22nd Shama, 23rd Dama and Uparama, etc. etc. He will continue.